party yachty. I turn up the party yachty. I turn up the party yachty. I'm feeling like that Chicago. Lose all gas, no brakes, and I can't lose.
IntellectualRadio.com. Feed
Yo, the Kendall Kate Ferg show with the one and only, my co-host, my man's Mr. Marcus Shark in the building. What's going on, Marcus?
What's up, Ferg?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I gotta do something. I gotta give a shout out to a friend of mine we lost in my neighborhood, Oakdale Park, man. My girl Jasmine, man. Young ladies, my black women, I need y'all to start taking care of yourselves for real.
Absolutely.
Big time. Much love to Jasmine, man. We always Oakdale Park.
Yeah, that's who's bringing forth the next futures. We got to take care of them. Marcus, man, we got some live guests in the building.
Yes, sir.
Some fresh thoughts and perspectives for us today. What you feeling? You feeling that, Marcus? You feeling that?
Yeah. Yes, I am, brother.
Yeah, what you are you deviated doing something else?
Man,
something else got your attention, brother?
I'm good. Man.
You know at 1 o'clock what you're doing, right? We're doing the show, right? What's going on, Mark?
12 o'clock. I'm right here. I'm wide open.
12. Oh, doggone right. All right. Yeah, maybe I need to wake up. All right. Anyway, man, we do have some guests in the building today. Immediately to my right, we have a very, very, very funny comedian from Japan. Yeah. I know y'all could have probably looked at him and been like, yo, I ain't really sure where he from, but it's Japan. You know what I'm saying? It's Japan. No, you wouldn't even know. Like, you would look at him, you'd be like, well, Japan, I never would have been able to figure that out. You know what I mean? Never would have been able to figure that out. But man, very, very, very funny, cool dude. I'm gonna let him tell y'all a little bit about himself. My man Saku in the building.
I'm so happy to be here. My name is Saku. I came all the way from Japan.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way from Japan. And then we got one more guest in the building. One of our crazy funny young guns in the game in Chicago comedy, man. Put y'all hands together for the one and only Marcus Shakes, y'all.
What's up, Shakes?
Hey, thank y'all for having me. I just want to say thank you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming out, man. You know what I mean? Hey, come on. We can't get Big Daddy Kane to come out, but you will do. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm the replacement.
You're a good replacement. You know what I mean? So it's like we got like little Daddy Kane in the building. You can't be mad at that, man.
Thank you,
but what's happening with you, Shakes?
Man, you know, I'm happy to be alive, man. Taking it one day at a time. The comedy has been good. I'm really enjoying myself. This is my 7th year. I started when I was 17. I'm 24. And I done had my ups and downs. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I done had my ups and downs. Learned a lot in this game. Ran into some beautiful people, spirits, man, who really got my back, and genuinely good-hearted people. And just for the love of comedy. I just love what I do. I love my gift, and I thank God that that's what He called me to do.
That's all the time. All the time. That's what's up, man. Sako, what got you into comedy? Like, what got you doing comedy?
When I came to America for the first time, actually, it was for comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was watching TV program in Japan, which was about Japanese comedian who has been doing comedy in New York 20 years, I was like, wow,
who was that?
Rio, like my mentor actually.
Okay.
And I thought he was cool, so I searched for him in Facebook and I sent a message. I'm like, yeah, I want to do it, and I flew to New York next day.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
It was New York City, so I visited comedy clubs in Manhattan. Then I was like, I want to do I want spots, so let me do wash the dishes and clean up the floor. Then I got 2 spots, like in a guest show.
Yeah.
I finally,
spots, right.
Yeah. Then I finally got found by Chicago comedian. Then came to Chicago. Yeah.
That's what's
then
up.
I fell in love with Chicago's comedy scene.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was humble enough to wash dishes. Boy, you got to. We know this, but you need to talk some Chicago comics. I'm telling you.
You got to. Shakes, what got you in comedy, man? What got you at 17? That's pretty young in the game, to be jumping out there.
Into it. All right, so it's just funny how the world works. All right, I've been wanting to do comedy since I've been younger. Ever since I seen Marlon run tell that. So I used to go to school and actually just.
How old was you when Run Tell that came out?
7 or 8.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why I asked, because I'm like, I know I'm. You know what I mean? I'm like, if 17, if you talking about I knew you had to be pretty young.
Yeah. So I seen that. I wasn't supposed to be watching it actually. I went upstairs and it was on, and I was watching it. And my favorite bit was the drunk husband. And I was like, dude, that's hilarious. And like, I told my uncle I want to try comedy, but I was young. I didn't really know what I was doing. So I go to school and not do work and just be trying to write jokes, tell jokes and stuff, and feeling like a motherfucker. But
right.
And then my senior year, my teacher, she was like, "What you gonna do with your life?" Like, and I ain't like, college wasn't the main focus of me because, for one, college costs a lot of money, and that my mind just wasn't focused on college. She was like, "You should try stand-up comedy." So literally 2 weeks after that, my friend was like, "Hey, I'm putting together a comedy show. You want to be a part of it?" I'm like, "Bet, all right." So I started like forming my mind for comedy, and then my first time I did about 30 minutes, and it's just I've been sticking to it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah. You definitely been rocking the scenes. I give you credit for that, and getting a room, which is real big.
Yeah.
Anytime you got a room,
2 rooms, man.
You got 2 rooms.
So June 22nd, I need y'all to come support me for That's That Show. We got Leon Rogers headlining featuring Todd Terry. We got Lyric the Poet, Tierra O'Leary, K. Francis Norris, and you got myself as the host. This is for Cancers and Geminis. Tickets $20 a door, pre-sales $10, and they $15 usually. And we got free parking in the parking lot downtown. Come support y'all.
That's what's up.
And then my Irish show every Monday. It's an open mic. Come through, work out, have fun. We got 50 cent wings. Beautiful spot. You would like it.
That's what's up. 50 cent wings?
Yeah, 50 cent wings, man. You're going to get drunk.
You sure?
Off the wings.
You sure?
Yeah.
I ain't got the 50 cent. All right, but I'm going to bring the jokes and you bring them, keep the wings.
I got you on the wings.
That's all
I got you on the wings.
Tired of y'all giving comics good deals. No, I want the free. All right? Same way you get these jokes.
Hey, silly.
I want them the same way. But hey, let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all hear about Mike Tyson getting into a fight with Whack 100? Did you hear about that?
Who was Whack 100?
Yeah.
Who is Whack 100? Whack 100 is the game's producer. Not producer, manager. The rapper of the game.
Okay, yeah, the rapper of the game, yeah.
The rapper of the game, his manager. You know, he's a big dude too.
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson brought him onto his podcast.
Yeah. Wow.
And brought him on there and confronted him about some bogus comments he made about Tupac.
Okay.
That he was basically implying that Tupac was bisexual or that he was engaging in homosexual activities and this, that, and the other. So, Mike Tyson asked him about it. Whack kind of held his ground. Mike put them hands. Mike put them hands on that man. Wow. Mike put them hands on that man. Whack still alive. Whack still alive. And if you see, I wish I could have got a chance to prep it and let y'all check that out. But
check the video out. Yeah.
What? Wow. Oh, let me tell you, man. They don't show the fight yet. Just them talking about it back and forth. But every video Whack put out, he said something like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take these pain pills." And my man still got it. You know what I mean? All of that. Like, I stood up to him, but it wasn't nice like that. It definitely wasn't.
That's
nice
still
like
Mike
that.
Tyson, man. I don't care if he 80. Well, Mike hits you gonna die.
Mike Tyson hits you, man. Listen, it's a couple things in this world I have decided I definitely won't do. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, there's a couple things in this world that I'm definitely not going to do. Fight Mike Tyson is on that list.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he do something to one of my kids. I'm looking at them like, I told you to stay away from him. You know what I mean? What else can I really do? But I told you to stay away
from
him.
So the dude get disrespectful with Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was just basically standing up for Tupac.
That was his boy back in the day.
I know.
Mike's whole thing was, what did you say about Pac? And he repeated it.
Oh, okay.
And now, and it's on and popping. You know what I mean? It's on and popping.
Mike a little dude, though. People don't realize.
Mike like 5'10". That ain't really that little.
Man, I said loyal.
Loyal. Oh,
loyal.
Crazy loyal.
Yeah, that dude.
And let me tell you, man, anybody who is like hardcore like that is probably crazy loyal, to a circle. You know what I mean? I don't say just wherever, but to a circle. So they got to
really rock with, yeah,
they got a circle.
Him share the same birthday. Shout out Mike Tyson, man. June 30th.
June 30th, yeah. It's the day that they make animals. You an animal too, man. You an animal on that stage. So.
Hey, man, comedy been man.
Animal
I
on
love
that
it,
stage.
man. Hey, shout out to Marcus Shark too, because man, you got 2 of the dopest rooms in the city, actually, man.
No, still.
Yeah, definitely do.
You do, though, man.
Definitely
stuff. You got your
definitely
every
Marcus
Tuesday, man. Y'all need to check Marcus Shark.
Yeah, Marcus be pushing on his room.
But Ferg, we was talking about
And
something.
fun. They're the most fun. My bad.
We was talking about something earlier this week, and it basically came down to tough love. How do you tell somebody something that they need to know, but it's more than likely probably gonna hurt their feelings?
Saku, how do you do that?
Because
As nice and as mean as possible. How would you do that?
I'm from Japan, right?
right.
So basically, my people cannot say no to others. So yes means no sometimes. So you gotta think of it.
Wow.
When people say no.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm going to give me my pass.
I can say yes all the time in nice way, but it means you're horrible sometimes. Like, how was my performance? Yes. It means you are horrible. You're awful. But so yeah, it's easy.
But what if you say it's easy?
Yeah.
It's easy. It's once you practice
What if you
it long enough.
see somebody sort of heading for not a path of destruction, but they need to get snatched up out of collar. Like they really like. Can you? I mean, how can you tell them? How do you tell them? Are you know what I'm saying? Even in that, even in your society like that, how can you do that? How does that work?
All you have to do is to pretend to be nice in a surface, right?
Okay.
But inside you gotta be evil if you think his performance was horrible, for example, right?
Right.
But the most important thing is to cover everything with your like fake nice moment.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how would you really do that? Like it's something you gotta let the person know. Like you gotta let them know that they horrible. How would you do it? You have got to let them know. They gotta hear it some kind of way from you that they're horrible. How would you handle that?
Well,
you gotta tell them this is your burden to bear. You have to get this across. This is I don't know. It's a comedy, whatever. And I come and I'm like, yo, Saku, you gotta let this dude know.
Yeah.
He's horrible and he
just
gotta
internet.
turn up.
Just internet, yeah.
Okay. And then what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, just when I go home, I can post something bad for him in the internet. That's the best idea, right? Better than telling him.
He's ever post something better for him, really? So I don't understand. Like how you go, oh no, this is performance.
Yeah.
This is performance, not internet. You gotta tell him his performance is horrible.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't even saying that, but I was just talking. But go ahead, since he's
performance.
Yeah.
Well, it don't have to be performance. He used performance, so that's so, right.
If it's a performance, like, man, that is real. I just tell him like, look,
I mean, you could come off as hating.
No, I tell them the truth, like, hey, no, I like your craft, I like what you're doing. This is what I see from a different viewpoint of how you can make it even better. And tell them like, hey, you could have did this better. Well, you could have took that part out because it's still respect. Because if I didn't care enough, I wouldn't even tell you. I'll let you keep destroying yourself. But if I see like, okay, you got something, I ain't gonna let you destroy yourself. Let me give you a couple of pointers that I got to help you, and you can go with it from there. Without being hateful, but it's out of love and respect and seeing that, well, hey, this person got something. I want to see them succeed, even if it don't help me.
I have learned how to tell people they are horrible.
Wow.
And be nice at the same time.
I bet you that.
I've learned
you
how
just
to
come out, but you just blunt like that anyway, man. So you don't care.
You kind of got to be blunt. Like people don't really get things all the time. Staging stuff. People don't always get it from staging. I mean, some things have to come right down the middle. This is exactly what it is. So this is what I do. Say you just had a whole show.
Okay.
And then you come to me and you say, how did I do? Then I say,
I'm not coming to you out the door.
Listen.
That's the last.
Listen, the way you walked on stage.
Hey, you silly dude.
And the way you left, man. Now, I would work on everything in between that.
Hey, dude,
and I'm talking about you ready for whatever you want to be ready. If you just work on just that middle right there, you
cool.
Pow, you right there. You know what I mean? So that's the way you tell it.
It's crazy though, because you're right. If you tell somebody, they look at it as you hating on them.
A lot of times they always look at it like.
So, but that comes from people like not knowing how to take
like
open mind criticism. You know what I'm saying? Because if you
I had to learn how to do it. Everybody got to learn.
Yeah.
See, those are all your things. You got to learn how to do stuff. Like, that's why I very rarely point fingers in situations. I've learned to I used to do it a lot, but I've learned to pretty much not point fingers in situations. I always internalize every situation and say, if I'm involved in it, I played a part in it. So if it had nothing to do with me, I mean, I ride past all type of confrontations and all type of whatever on streets or that you just know what's going on all throughout the world. So none of that involved me. So I play no part in none of that. But anything that I'm involved in, I play some form of a part in, and I try to own up on that part. So own up on my part of it, because even my part might have affected their part. And depending, I mean, it could. It's just, you know, it's like driving, for example. It's like driving. I watched 2 cars have an accident the other day. Both of them come to a stop. I mean, it's 2 stop signs. One dude sitting at the stop sign. The other dude is coming up. Now, the dude who's sitting at the stop sign, it's his turn to go, right? Okay. But the other dude keep going. So he run into him. Now they out there arguing. It was my turn. The other dude out there arguing, man, you was just sitting there, or whatever the case may be. I've learned to let whatever's, you know, like treat everything like that stop sign. Like it's all a suggestion. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a suggestion. They suggest you stop, then you go. Then you go. That's a suggestion. That's not law. And if you thinking that that's law, you run out there, boom, now you smacking it. Dude, it was my turn. No, he didn't take the suggestion, man. You know what I mean? Or however. So that's just how I look at it. So I try to do things a little bit different. You know what I mean? A little bit different. I guess as you get older, you're gonna do things different.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But getting older, I guess, in terms of, I don't ever like telling somebody I told you so. That's really, people, when you're a kid, you know, especially when you write, I told you.
Yeah, when you're a kid. But when we do kid stuff all day and night.
That's true.
As grown as we are.
That's true.
Man, we do a ton of kids stuff.
I try not to, I don't like to throw nothing in nobody's face, because, you know, you still got the right to make your own decisions. But my thing is, don't come to me for the, I don't even want to say the pity party.
That's what they coming for.
Don't come for the pity party. You ain't have my back. Man, I had your back when I told you in the first place, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? And people, I don't understand. They don't understand that, man. You gotta, yes, I listen to people from the first time out. Even if I still go dip my foot in the crocodile pond just to see if the crocodile gonna snap at it, I'm still gonna, you know, in the back of my mind, I know I should have done.
But my thing is, you know, the person don't listen when they do it and they don't come back to you and say, man, you told me this. Like the person that come back and be like, man, remember you told me not to do X, Y, and Z. Man, you was right. The one that come back, if they don't come back saying that, they don't get it. They're gonna do it 3, 4, 5 more times. You know what I mean? They like the alligator pond. You know, I told you don't put your foot down there. You put it down there. It snapped at it. You moved it back. Now you don't come to me like, man, you was right. It is an alligator down there in that pond. You know what I mean? You don't come do that. You go out there 4, 5 more times to snatch your ass and pull you all the way down and make your legs somewhere. And now you wonder, now you screaming and hollering and wonder why I done come save you.
Why you ain't tell me it was that big?
You right.
I said alligator. You ain't different how big it is.
How big it is. Keep your foot out of there.
Where you was supposed to be at.
But we never do that. We never.
Tough love is hard.
Tough love is absolutely hard. Here's my issue. Why is it? And I thought I really wish I had some different estrogen too. But why do women think men can't be hurt? Like relationship wise, like why if a man is hurt, it's like the worst thing in the world.
Oh, he a punk.
But a man that don't get hurt is like the worst thing in the world too. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you ain't hurt, if you admit you hurt, you're like,
you a punk all day long.
Well, what happened? You know, I don't really feel like going out. You know, my heart ache. What? You punk?
I'm in a dark space. What's so dark? Turn the lights on. They talking bad about
I feel like
the women too. We ain't talking about just the guys. We talk.
That's what I thought the women saying to the dudes. That's what the women saying to the man. I ain't say I haven't heard it.
I feel like with that, I feel like society has created to where we forget that we heal things and we all deal with the same emotions
all the time.
So like at the end of the day, like everybody deal with pain. That's what make us all connected. So like if somebody can't feel pain, how can they connect to you?
No, we get that, but we talk about why is it a problem? Why?
Because we supposed to be strong, especially black men.
But we supposed to be strong. But at the same
for real.
time, but they will also be like when you see a little kid crying, you like, hey man, quit crying. He can cry. Hold on. So wait a minute. So when does this stop? When is this not okay no more? You know what I mean? And how does this happen here? When do y'all equate this thing? Like that's the thing that just be blowing me.
You gotta be meant. I think it comes from like how long you gonna be hurt. Because you can't just get hurt and then carry it on for the rest of your life because you will never gain what you're supposed to learn from the pain.
That's true.
So that's the difference. Because you got people who get hurt and they like still 70, 80 years, still I'm hurt. Nah, you got hurt. Take what you're supposed to gain from it. Then your next stage in life, now your mind is strong enough to withhold any pain.
So that brings me to my next question. How long can you be hurt?
Now that's just up to you and your spirit.
Wait a minute, no, you can't say that. You said you can't be 80 years, so you don't know my spirit. Maybe my spirit take its time. You know what I mean?
So, 80 years, man.
So obvious exaggeration, but what is a fair time for anybody to move on from one relationship to a next? Because I know some people who've been in a relationship for 20 some odd years, get a divorce. Was it 20? Maybe somewhere around there, maybe almost 20, if not a full 20. But they got married as young kids, get a divorce, and then they both got somebody new. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't dealt with them feelings. You know what I mean? Like
somebody if they get somebody new right away,
instant.
That means you trying to just cover up the pain because that person's still on your mind. So you like, well, let me get with them, take them off my mind. But
they might have been over. If you been from a T, they
both jumped into something.
They've been over with each other a long time.
They probably been over 10 years and just stretching it out for 10 more to see if it was gonna work.
For the kids,
because you've been in love. Because love make you try to work things out. So like if you've been in love with somebody actually in love and not just getting
he's got me pondering.
Yeah, like if you in love, like you actually genuinely care about somebody, like you're gonna try to make stuff work. You're gonna overlook a couple things. You're gonna let things slide here and there, and you're gonna first try to correct it, but after that it's just like you ain't trying to do right. So I gotta let you go.
What? Which part?
What you think?
If somebody they both was creeping. They both been creeping for 10 years.
10 years.
Easy.
To both walk off like that.
Yeah. Usually what's funny is the dude is gonna be the one he gonna have to hold it. He biting the bottom of his lip. It's bleeding. This little hole in the bottom of his lip.
I was married, Saku, how's marriage in Japan? Like or divorce.
It's been changing, but I mean
what is divorce like?
Coming to America, like people don't try to get divorced even though they don't love each other anymore.
Right.
Yeah, like for society, you know what I mean? Like they pretend to be a good family. That's why
y'all do a lot of pretending over in Japan, though.
Hey, that's the problem with black people. We don't pretend. That's the only problem with us. Every other nation be pretending. We be around here. Now I'm a real NIG. We lose.
Love is tough, right? Because when I got dumped by my ex-girlfriend from Texas,
okay,
I cried all night because I thought I lost my green card.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny.
Hilarious.
Hey, that's hilarious. Hey, that's hilarious.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
That's God.
Right. Yeah.
Well, how long would it take for you to shake it off?
Just 2 hours.
You called and found out it wasn't tied to just her. Oh, all right, that did it.
Another girl from other states, right?
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Who don't have a girlfriend in Oklahoma? You have got to have a girlfriend in Oklahoma.
I gotta go to Oklahoma.
You'll get. As soon as you go to Oklahoma, you're gonna get your girlfriend in Oklahoma. They're gonna love you. They're gonna love you.
They're down south, Wisconsin and Iowa chicks, baby.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta have that. Indianapolis. You gotta get you an Indianapolis. Gotta get you an Indianapolis too. Indianapolis and a Peoria. But nevertheless.
But young men taught not to cry, suck it up, to move.
That's why y'all be out here snapping. trying to bottle everything in, and then when somebody finally do one more thing, you like, oh, they gotta go.
So is it like that in Japan? Is Japan more like bottled up and then somebody snap?
Recently it has been thing like that.
So,
But, yeah.
Oh, there's been an influx of some snapping going on. Tell me about it. What kind of snapping we got going on?
I hope my parents don't do that.
No,
in
he said,
front
I
of
hope
me,
my parents don't. Do
Yeah,
that. Yeah. They've been snapping. Like what has happened? Not just in your particular home, but
yeah. But I
in
mean,
general.
That's the reason why Japanese people cheat on wives, I think. I
Okay.
guess. Yeah, because they're
notorious for it.
Yeah, marriage life has been broken, right? Yeah.
Japanese men have mastered the art of cheating on wives.
I think so.
Seriously,
that's my
that's
theory.
their niche.
Yeah.
That is their what? That's their
Yeah.
Who you think came up with the little bathhouses and all like this?
Gotcha.
Yeah, can I talk about my theory?
Yeah. Okay, go right ahead. I don't know why we
I don't know if it's true or not, but in general, Japanese men cheat on wives easily. I think it's just like a car accident for Japanese men. Like when you, for example, when you got the driver's license, you didn't say, "Hey, I'm gonna have an accident," right? But it happens sometimes. Also, you can imagine. We're Japanese. We're not good at driving.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So you can already see.
Yeah.
Driving this thing the wrong way a few times.
Yeah, people call me kamikaze driver here somehow.
Right.
Because I'm not good at driving. I thought I'm the best driver in Tokyo. It's true, but I'm the worst driver in Chicago.
Worst.
So people always tell me, Saku, you
the best in Tokyo, the worst in Chicago.
Chicago can't drive.
Yeah.
Man. Do we really got stop signs in Chicago? Because I don't see people stopping stop signs.
They just suggestion.
Traffic light is different from Japan, honestly. Because in Japan, green means go, yellow means alert, red means stop, right? But here, green go, yellow go, red go carefully.
Right.
Red go carefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got surprised when I came for the first time.
Absolutely.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Red go careful.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's Chicago for real. Chicago is way different.
I know about the cheating thing though. That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Why
man.
cheating so? Like that's why I say I feel like I don't watch TV, but I feel like the three shows that really formed society to be the way it is today is Cheetahs, Maury, and Jerry Springer.
Okay.
On some serious stuff.
I think they definitely help play a part as well.
Cause now everybody cheating. Like people look at you like you crazy because you ain't cheated.
No, it's just got more publicity now. You know what? You about right though. People
Ignorance of sales.
You ain't cheating.
Yeah, ignorance sales. So like they don't want to see people be happy and together and have longevity. What they getting out of seeing y'all happy and peaceful and living in serenity? They want you to be living in chaos and turmoil.
When they see that means you think, and which is this is the one thing that kills me. Anytime I see somebody get upset at another person because they think, that blows me. Like, you mean to tell me because they think you upset with them, you hear them say stuff like, he think he better than me. He think? You worried about his thoughts? You know what I mean? His thoughts got you upset.
Yeah.
He think he nice. He think? What
Yeah.
You worried about his thoughts got you upset? Like, that blows me. Anytime when I hear women say she thinks she cute.
What's she supposed to be like?
Yeah.
Don't you think you cute, right?
How do you walk when you don't think you cute? I don't know. Like, what? I don't get it. You know,
that's hilarious.
People kill me for, they get mad at what other people think, and they don't even just what they think about themselves. Oh, he ain't got that new car. He think he doing it. He think you worried about his thoughts or what? Like,
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
I've never got that. It just blows me. Anytime I hear that, he think, it's instant hate coming to my mind. Like, you just gotta be hating because you don't like the way he think. Oh my God! Like, he can't think. Really?
We thrive off hate though.
He can't think.
Thoughts are powerful though. So I'll say this. Yeah, that's real though. Because why would you want somebody? Why would you want somebody around you thinking negative? Like, because thoughts are powerful. Just like this. That's
not he thinks. That is he's negative.
Oh.
That's a difference. That's around somebody like, man, why you don't know how to do it around you? Now he think he negative. He is a negative individual, and I don't want to be around a negative individual. Now, if I say, why you don't know how to do it around you no more, and you like, he think he better than me, then I'm like, something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean he think he better than you? Why you don't think you better than him? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Or he think he all that. Or he think he's so great. Why you don't think you great? What the hell is wrong with you? That's a difference versus, you know what I mean? Somebody that's negative or somebody that's, projecting certain whatever, that's cool. You know what I mean? But if you say, yo, no, every time around him, he belittle, he always saying this, saying that I don't like, that's fine. But he think, if I hear somebody say that, I'm lost. As soon as I hear, he think, oh, I know it's some bull. You know what I mean? He think his car faster than mine. Line them up and just see. Jesus Christ. Stop talking
ain't even about the car, it's about the driver.
It's always about the driver.
It ain't never about the car.
Always about the driver.
I got 97 Ultima, I burn you, boy.
You got a what?
97 Ultima.
Did you get it fixed yet?
Nah, I let it go.
Okay, all right. Once you get it fixed, then we'll decide whatever if you could possibly beat me. But man, no, it just be like so much stuff that just happened, like in the comedy world. Marcus got this BCS thing. What's talking about BCS, Marcus?
BCS is usually happens to older comics. It's that's been in the game and they don't like to see younger comics doing their thing. Ferg made it do whatever. I call it's bitter comics syndrome. The Ferg made what for younger comics? You tell them about your
bum comic syndrome.
Yeah. Comic syndrome.
No, but I think he's somewhat have a point. Like, what's your move in comedy? To me, like, what's your move in comedy? It's like, to me, it ain't even just in comedy. It's like it's in life in general. Like, what you trying to get into? What you want to do? You know what I mean? Everybody got a different end game. Everybody got a different out game. I like acting. I like comedy. I like all of that. Some people don't like that. Some people want to do, you know what I mean? A whole lot of other stuff.
Right.
I got a question.
Stay top notch performer. They want to be the next Kevin Hart, touring the country. I'm good with that. You know, like
why
I'm alright with that. But I don't
think comics become better that get older though? Because y'all kind of old in the game. Why do y'all think that occurs when it comes to they see?
I'm just old. I'm not old in the game.
I mean, you got to think about anything, man. Anything in any game, in any field. Jealousy comes in when a new crowd comes in.
Yeah,
it's just what I mean. You go to anybody's job, they all got the same problem with the young ones coming in. Every job you go to, it ain't just whatever. It's every job you go to. You be damn garbage man.
Somebody,
you know what I mean? When the young one come in,
too good.
No, it ain't. You pick up garbage too good. You may do it something that they don't normally. Hey, listen, my man. We rolled the can out and back, and then we lift. Okay, don't lift, then come out. So it's just, you know what I mean? The older heads are always like some form of gatekeepers on, what they've, been engulfed in for so long. And so I think they both got validity, to be honest with you. You want fresh, you want new, man. You see him lift it and bring it around. If you really pay attention to it, that might be a better way to go, to lift it and bring it around versus roll it around and then lift it. So it's kind of, old and new got to work together, in my opinion.
We need appreciation. That's what I
don't think they have that.
Yeah, because
they come right in on entitlement.
Nah,
that's where the BS come in at. Where they come right in on, I'm right where you at. And it's like, my man, I know you just had, 4 or 5 real nice shows and all that. I've seen this movie now. You know what I mean? It's 16, 17 years. I've seen that movie. You know what I'm saying? I've seen these movies before. I know how this stuff play out and, the pitfalls of the game and how the game come at you and all that. Like, it ain't like the first several early years. You know what I mean? First 5, 6, 7 years, you smiling so much. Happy then. Life kick in, family kick in, you start losing stuff, you start breaking up with people, all type of life stuff start happening. Like, are you in a relationship?
I'm single right now.
You single?
Yeah.
You've been single for a while, man. You ain't really messing around with nobody.
I feel like I was in a relationship for a long time. And then stuff happened. You got older. You gotta focus more on yourself.
Only 24, how much older you?
I'm an old man in my mind, in my soul. So like I moved totally different than
you broke up. What y'all been together? What? 2 years?
3.
Whoa. She almost took all your 20s, huh?
I'm about to be 25. It's more like I feel like everything happened for a reason. Like you gotta learn. I learned a lot though. I really learned a lot, like as in how to treat somebody and actually understand somebody else. Because I feel like at times relationships we become selfish and you don't really appreciate the person and the little things they do. And then you've been getting it for so long that like, oh, well, you used to them doing it, so you feel entitled to it. But every time somebody do something for you, you should look at like, man, it's out the kindness of their heart. Because then you don't really appreciate that person. Then they gone, and then you try to appreciate them, and it's too late.
All the time. Sucker, what about you? You in a relationship?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm a good driver.
Okay.
Basically, I don't know how to say it, but
you got your driving skills down a little.
I have a cougar. Okay. I mean, I have 12 years older wife actually. Then she took my. I'm like
you have a 12
years older
than you.
Yeah.
50 and up.
Wife or
wife? Yeah.
Wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
and she's 12 years older than you.
Yeah. I
this
realized she's
could
same
be really
age.
nice. This could be really nice. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
This
used
could
to
be
it.
really nice.
Just realized she's same age as Macaulay Culkin.
As your what?
Same age as Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone.
From Home Alone.
Yeah.
Right.
I sometimes want to be home alone though, but honestly, I'm like a bird in a cage.
Okay.
Like
you like a bird in the cage?
Yeah. So she took off my wings, so I cannot fly away anymore. But recently, I just realized I can be like an ostrich.
And stick your head in the hole.
I mean, yeah, I can run faster than anyone.
Oh, you can run fast.
Yeah, but not driving. Yeah. But relationship, I don't know.
How long you all been married?
Just a month.
You knew
it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know we had a newlywed in the building.
That's why you got so many jokes.
Yeah, that's why he's so happy. A newlywed.
Yeah,
that's why he don't want to say nothing about relationships. He want to mess his up.
Yeah.
We just got this thing started. Mess it up. That's what's up. How'd you all meet?
She's my designer actually. Back in Japan, she's my shoe designer.
Okay.
Now you got a shoe line?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he ain't told us about none of that.
Because I have
right?
too big fit, for Japanese people. Yeah, I'm 10.
You ain't got no shoes for us?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm giant in my country, honestly. Yeah.
You're a giant in your country?
Yeah, 10 half.
How tall are you?
5'11".
So what's the average height? What's the average height of
maybe 4, no, not 4, maybe 5'2". Okay. No, not 5'2", 5'6" or 5 for man. Like 170 centimeters, so like a 5.
So how tall is your father?
What?
Your father?
5'7" or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
so I'm giant in my family as well.
And your mother is like what?
Yeah, my mom is maybe 6. No, maybe 5'4".
5'4".
5'4", yeah.
6. I was like, what? Like 5'4". That's what's up. What's up. He said I'm like the giant in the family.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, look at the big one.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Nah, man, I think relationships are good. They're very difficult to keep up in this comedy world. Like when you doing this, it's hard to keep a relationship. It really is.
Mind space.
It's mind space, and then it's a lot of women that acquire your attention. And what you supposed to do about that?
Trying to find a way to balance it all.
Huh?
Trying to find a way to balance it all.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah,
that's it. Mind space.
Yeah,
because what you mean by mind space?
Because when you bring somebody into your life, they're in your mind. So like comedy. You
can't remember your jokes and their birthday?
Nah, comedy. That too, but yeah, comedy takes a lot out of you and puts a lot on your mind because you consistently thinking about different stuff and different perspectives. And if you in a relationship that ain't really too stable, that take your mind space. You got to clear your mind, spend time with that person, spend time with yourself, spend time with comedy, spend time with all the other activities outside of comedy relationships. And so it's just a balance of your mind of just,
So people say that's like with any job though.
But comedy is totally different because we're trying to make people laugh. I ain't ringing somebody out. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make somebody I don't know laugh compared to me working a 9 to 5, and I got a basic formula of what I'm doing.
But what about if you was an athlete though, or a musician?
What type of musicians? Because singers, they ain't got it this hard. They just gotta sing and females fall in love.
He kind of got a point.
Yeah, they kind of got it easier than us. Like, if we had one bad set, he ain't even that funny.
Yeah,
So
you can lose them all.
yeah, just like that. He just got to be like,
that night. Yeah, it's the same damn song too.
Same song.
Same song.
It's different shirt.
Different shirt.
That's
Still
interesting.
on.
The mind of a comic.
Yeah, the mind of a comic.
You think you feel like that because you in it, or do we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, or do we make excuses?
I feel like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Cause just think about it, we are our own worst critics. Like we could probably have the best set and be like, man, I didn't even do that good. I missed this joke. And like we put so much pressure on ourselves. You gotta understand, it's a lot of pressure being a comedian. Like I feel like we are a different type of breed of people. Like our realities and perspectives and the stuff we go through are totally different from a normal person. Like as say if you tell me a story, I might understand because I'm a comedian, but if you tell somebody who's not a comedian, you like, what? Because whatever going on in your life, I understand because comedians go through so many different circumstances
of the same.
Yeah,
right.
But a person who's not a comedian, they look at you like, oh God, I gotta stay away from you. You got some problems.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
it's just that I feel like our minds go through so much. Like I think that's why we so strong as people, because like a lot of this stuff will drive you crazy if you can't really balance it and make light of it. You can easily get caught in the dark with a lot of stuff that we go through.
Or what happened to the best?
So that's why I say it's such a straining thing on our minds. You gotta have that peace and balance to pull yourself back from society a little bit, or just the world, and get into yourself.
How do you get into yourself?
Man, I listen to jazz. Yeah, I listen to jazz, and I
masturbate. That's my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to put me a nice porno on. You know what I mean? I even set the nice music, run my bath right after, because I'm really finna take care of myself real well. You know
you got a hotel room too.
I have known to book myself a room. You know what I'm saying? Whole time I come in with my hand on the glove, nobody can touch it. No,
This
is my baby today. You know what I mean? Nobody. You got to do that. How you unwind, Marcus?
I gotta get away from everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta be by myself.
Well, you unwind all the time then. How do you unwind? How do you unwind? Like, how do you relax? What's your relaxing mechanism? Go to?
It's a good question, but I always can relax.
Okay, all right.
So my Siri.
So you said good question, Siri. Like give it here.
Yeah, but well, actually, when I write down the jokes, I feel relaxed.
The most relaxed when you writing jokes.
Yeah, because it means I can use my own perspective, and I can make some joke about.
That definitely do it for me. Mine is probably going to the lakefront, honestly.
Yeah,
going to the lakefront, writing, elevating my consciousness. That do it for me. You know what I mean? I'm at the lakefront. I could chill out. Man, I ain't gonna get my little grill, 5 me up, something, chill, go sleep. I mean, just the greatest place ever for me is the lakefront. You been to the lakefront?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I like
it.
it.
You can't beat it, can you?
Yeah.
How easy is it for us to fall into that dark space though? In terms of, I'm talking about, I ain't talking about all the way to the edge, but close enough. Because I don't know, it might be generational. I don't see a lot of heavy drug use where we at right now in our generation, but I know some people with some problems, whether it's abusiveness at home. There's some cats in the comedy game that has some problems for real.
You know what? I don't know if that necessarily had to do with comedy. I think a lot of that type of stuff comes from upbringing. You know, sometimes people, a lot of times people are fighting demons from their childhood. And another time, this is how they've been nurtured and this is what they saw. And they think that this is the proper way to address a particular issue. Like, you already know, like for example, the black community. If you're not comfortable with something, you're supposed to fight, or you're supposed to go off, or you're supposed to talk about how many different ways you're gonna whoop their butt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's up, somebody took you apart.
It's going down.
It's going down. Everything is, so that's what
step on your shoe.
Right. As remedial and as insignificant as most of that is, that becomes the culture of attack.
Mhm.
So, I don't try and be on them attacks like that. I try to be, and ain't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Whoa. Like my lines, I look at it like this: like you draw lines in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think black people lines are like notebook paper thin. You know what I'm saying? Like from one line to the next, like that's how
Alright.
easy it is to cross the line with black folks. You know what I'm saying? I have just learned to spread
Oh.
them lines out real far now. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And not be so quick to like, oh, you go over the line. You know what I mean? Because damn, it's so many of them right here. You bound to go over one. So
But that's still
that's something we kind of got to do
that's
more as a
dealing with others
community.
though. I'm
I
talking
think.
about with yourself though, with your own mental. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it don't have to even be in a comedy. Mental health is, you know what I'm saying, in terms of letting the world outside forces break you down. And I ain't talking about pushing yourself to suicide per se, but just that I'm giving up. I'm just done. Well, you didn't kind of checked out. You know what I'm saying?
You saying what? How do you get to that point?
Well, I know how you can get to that point. How do you keep from getting to that point?
Ah, man,
Mm-hmm.
it depends on how you deal with yourself. That's really what it boiled down to. How you deal with yourself. Like, are you a type that you got to be around people when you're going through stuff to bring yourself up, or do you got to pull yourself away? So it's basically, I think
That's
it's
true.
it's
That's
based off
true,
like
yeah.
how you deal with yourself. Like, because everybody go to those spaces, and it's just about how you pull yourself up. I feel like you got to go. And this, from my perception, I feel like you have to go through that because it makes you stronger for the future.
Absolutely.
Because you got to think
But
about
but
when
with that mentality is why you won't see. It'll be that mentality that'll be the person that won't go there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because your mentality is that of, I don't expect everything to be beautiful.
Mhm.
It rains some days, it snows some days, there's tornadoes, there's, you know what I mean? Like I get into the whole grand scheme of the real world. Like there's no perfect. You can't even say that there's no perfect day. Who defines perfect?
Right.
Your
Because
perception.
when you first thing is, everything is predicated on who you give power to about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, your first problem of getting and becoming all this depressed and all these other different things is the power you gave everybody else over you. That's your biggest whatever. The best thing I can tell anybody is whatever you think is true. That's true. If you think don't let them like you, that's true. If you think you're a horrible person, that whatever it is you think, that's the
You
truth
build your life of how you think about yourself.
of how you think about yourself.
Yeah.
So you can let your thoughts about yourself
Destroy.
be predicated on what others may express. Then you're in trouble. I don't let mine get like that. Like mine, I'm never my outlook of who I am ain't got a doggone thing to do with who the next person is.
But I think you gotta, for some people, you gotta probably go through that. Somebody calling in.
I'm sorry, why you didn't tell me that? No, I thought you was gonna leave the studio. I'm like, where Marcus going? He pulling a church lady? What's going on? He got here. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, thank you for calling the K Ferg Show. Who I'm speaking with? Lee.
Yes.
Lee,
I
what?
say who I am every time. I don't know what's going on around there.
Okay, what you're gonna do is not say all that while we on live. Okay, that's a phone call. Okay, I don't need you dissing me like that on my show, Lee.
You leaving me no choice. I do this every week, and every week I gotta say this is Lily, and then you bring me on like I'm somebody just want to talk to you. I do just want to talk to y'all though. How y'all doing?
Well, Lily, can we not have a business meeting while we're on the show? Can we not do that?
I'll try.
Jeez Christ, Marcus. When you went down there, you ain't get Lily in order. You did not go down there and do your job.
You must not recognize the change. She wasn't like this before.
Lily is worse now.
Exactly. I said just had to say which way to change with.
He said I ain't say which way to change with. Lily, how you doing? This is Lily. We do a segment with Lily every week. We try to, but we never know what Lily's gonna do. So when Lily calls in, it's always a great time. But we never, Lily, we never know. We gotta work on this one word called consistent time call, Lily. But nevertheless, Lily, what do you have for us today for me and the guys to talk about?
I have something for you. So, it's a statement, not a question. And it's something that had, the women on my page as well as myself, just a smidgen puzzled on, the way that the men think about things. So I want somebody to explain it to me so that I can get a better understanding. I'm usually pretty good with these things, but I just need a little help. So the statement was...
You're going to take it back to the woman's delegate?
Oh, absolutely. I will take it back to our board meeting, and we are going to discuss this, and everybody going to get some understanding right after this.
Okay, let's go.
The statement is, if you want a good man, then you need to be a better woman.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all y'all agree, disagree? I mean, I just need a little understanding. I'll tell you why, but I just want to hear what y'all think about that statement.
Okay,
I guess go first.
I first want to say, before I even go in on that statement, is that's a difficult statement to answer because it's like, I don't know. It's just hard.
It's very subjective.
It's very subjective. That's exactly what
statement.
That's what right. It's so broad and it's so subjective that the answer is instantly gonna be, well, yeah, because who would, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, I mean the answer is gonna always be yeah if you want a better man. But I would like to more so say, I think if you want a good man, not just definitely be a better woman by all means, but be a better woman to yourself. Mm-hmm. That'll definitely help you find a better man faster.
They left a word off. See, that's what it was.
Be a better man to you. Be a better woman to yourself. So if you're a better woman to yourself, that's going to attract better men.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I'll take that.
If you're being a better woman to yourself, that's going to attract better men. You're going to operate differently. I mean, a lot of times women not getting better men because they still folks or they still game banging and they, you know what I mean? If you you got to get what comes with your category.
Are you judging my hood dudes? Like, I had some really great hood guys. I don't need this type of judgment from you.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying
right. It always got to go back to you.
But you did.
You brought it up.
You did say, "Hey, I game bang." What are you talking about? I'm talking about at some point, as a 40-year-old man and as a older woman, at some point, I'm just saying that I put a lot of toys back in the toy box. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And if you still playing with a lot of them different toys in the toy box, then it's gonna mess up maybe the mentality of me and you gonna be around because now the different things that you gravitating to or that you comfortable being around. I mean, it just gets really complex lately. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for a good guy, you got to probably change a lot of things about yourself as a woman. That's my thought. What do I know? Shit.
I say that the woman's lack of patience, she won't put the time into the man she got, and she don't. You know what I'm saying? She want a better one, but she ain't even appreciating what she had in the first place. So she's never gonna get that. She's gonna always be certain. If a woman thinks unless he just over there beating her, and if it's something like that, that's a bad man. But if she got a basic guy and she not doing nothing with the basic guy, what's the point in getting some extra, the Barbie playhouse for if you're not gonna take care of the Barbie doll? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. If you're gonna pull Barbie's arms and legs off, what you gonna get her the Corvette for?
I definitely wanted to get to that part of it because, like you said, if the guy's just beating on you, I feel like this type of statement totally puts the woman in a position where it's your fault. No matter what the man did, that's your fault. If the man left you, it's your fault. If the man knocked you up and looked, hey, that's your fault. If he hit you, that's your fault. You should have been a better woman. That's how it sounds to us. So that's why I'm saying, how does it sound to you guys?
No, it don't sound like that.
It don't sound like that.
It don't sound like that.
But I definitely agree. You play a lot of fault in it. I'm tired.
Why she looking for a better man?
I'm really sick of women trying to be faultless in all these situations. Like never, like you always hear, you lost a good woman. You lost a good woman. You don't hear you lost a good man and I messed up. And you don't hear a whole lot out of the.
I heard women say
you don't hear a whole lot of that out of the woman's delegate. It's all about how, you know what I mean? You don't hear that type of stuff. Even guys will stand up and admit, well, I messed up. I lost a good lady. But you don't get that out of it. Women are, if y'all spend so much time pointing the finger and the blame, and then And I said this earlier. If you constantly pointing the finger at somebody else, you can't see the flaws of what you did. You just gonna keep making them flaws.
I think y'all forget that it's 50-50 all the way through, not just when we mess up.
All the time.
Yeah, and
you played a part in me cheating. You played a part.
Well, no, I ain't
wait
gonna
a
say
minute.
that. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Say that.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Yeah,
wait a minute now.
That's one I can't agree
Wait
on.
a minute
I
now.
agree with that one.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
I feel like not.
I'll be honest and say there are certain things that will encourage someone to cheat. So if you're with somebody and they don't want to sleep with you, that will encourage.
What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all just don't leave? Have to cheat. Just break up with them. Just leave
them. Where I
them.
was headed.
Like you don't have
at the
to
end of the
cheat.
day, if you feel like you need to cheat on somebody, why don't you just go? Just
Because
leave. You don't
can
have
I
to
say
be with
something about
somebody
that?
and cheat on them.
I feel
But
like
the problem is that you're selfish. You want the benefits of whatever she's giving you, and what she's not giving you, you want to go get from someplace else. So that's not on her. That's on you. You should be man enough to leave that woman. But
women too, though. Women do the same nowadays. That's the problem. Women want to be players.
I don't know nothing about that.
Y'all want to be players. Y'all want to be. I feel like nowadays the women want to be the men.
See what I mean?
See what I mean?
Women don't never.
Yeah, y'all want to be the players.
Damn thing. The whole delegate. They don't do it. Women want to be playing. I don't know about that.
Yeah, y'all want to have.
But you check Instagram, it ain't nothing but twerk sessions all day over the Instagram.
Thirst trap.
Woman son just went across the stage on graduation and started twerking.
Wow.
So I mean, this is what do we? Come on, ladies, stop it, stop it. Work husbands, stop it,
Man,
stop it. What?
I done had the same work husband for 7 years.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
And she said it so lighthearted.
She was so lighthearted.
Yes.
So
7 years.
For 7 years, the same work husband. Come on now.
Cheating, that's sad, man.
Listen,
Sad.
listen. If I even heard my woman say work husband, I'm not gonna spit out her mouth. You know what I'm talking about?
You silly.
My work husband is amazing. He has a fiance.
You
we all
really
love each other. We have a beautiful relationship. And I'm gonna need y'all to understand that work husbands are a necessity.
You see this?
Wow. Hey, look, I'm 24. My wife can't get a job now.
And I know you're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna make everybody mad when I say it. You know why work husbands are a necessity? Make sure you take this back to your whole delegation. Do you know why? Do you know why work husbands are a necessity? Because women are narcissistic. That is why a work husband is necessary, because you all are extremely narcissistic. I know you don't want nothing to do with that. Take that back to him. I'm just
trying to figure out how that came into it. I'm just listening. I was waiting for some more understanding.
Oh, you got to be catered to everywhere you go, Queen of the Nile.
Oh,
you got to you got to be something special everywhere you go. I ain't gonna go up in here. I ain't gonna go up in here for 8 hours a day and not be special.
Somebody got to make
for the men who are work husbands, who have regular spouses, they have their own spouse and their own girlfriend. So why do they engage in the work relationship?
Watch them too. Trust them suckers.
Wait a minute. Why do
narcissism?
Why do he engage in it? He engaged in it like any other man would engage in it. 7 years, it might take 12 years. He have to get them panties down.
Right. He think he got a shot.
This is no, you can say whatever you want. We tell you want to talk to men about men. You think another man gonna tell you, yeah, I'm just being working because it's just cute. Let you one day have a vulnerable moment where y'all gonna play house. That's all.
That's silly.
He get first chance, he get a bunch of work husbands that bang their wives at work. So don't act like this is a non-sexual
work relationship that I have.
Okay, we're not talking about you. You keep making it you. We're talking about in general.
No, I was saying I just threw that in for me personally, because if my work husband is listening, his beautiful fiance.
I hope they both listen. I hope both of them listen.
Where do you work?
I hope both of them listen, so I can let his wife know he is creeping on a come up.
What if she worked there too, but in a different department? Would that still be your work husband?
Yes.
No.
We have a beautiful relationship. I don't know what they came by the house the other day.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they probably did all that.
I do understand.
They probably did all that. And they might be lining you up for something.
That's what I was about to say.
And the mix next,
Right,
you're gonna
right.
be in it real soon.
You about to
We
be in a
straight so
you about to
far
be
from
in
the
a work
subject.
polygamy marriage. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just telling you,
Listen,
sexual genes and organs and all that can get to moving around too much, and over time, like stuff can happen. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, she
what
too
it
nice,
is.
Lily. Don't fall for that.
Yeah, man, that's too nice. And she's super cool. When she keep coming by, they prepping you before you know it. Yeah, you laughing because y'all probably done already did the bump.
Absolutely not.
That's why she
Absolutely
laughing like, how did you know? We did the bump. It was once we agreed not to do it again.
So she
Nope.
vets the house.
It's all very platonic and nice, but I get what you're saying. Narcissism. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is narcissism. Like women want that pull of that. She's not trying to go 8 hours a day for the next 12 years
Without somebody paying her attention.
without some people paying her attention and kind of, getting different things like that she could depend on for certain things, like, oh, my pencil rolled a little too far under the desk.
Snack.
Todd.
She wants some lemonade from the
She
cafeteria.
needs that. And then they let us have it. They don't understand why we cheat. We need the same thing, but we need to actually get a little closer for
Black man don't cheat.
We need to get a little closer for the same feeling you getting out of not being as close. That's all I'm saying. We need that same feeling. So you get it now, right? That's why we cheat. Makes sense, right?
Sort of. I'm just gonna let y'all have that. So the thing
I just
about
fixed the world
getting a better man means that you need to be a better woman. That's just basically is saying that if you're better to yourself, that's what I heard Ferg say, then it's gonna attract a better level of woman. I was just trying to wrap it up. Did everybody comment?
No, we didn't get we didn't you said absolutely nothing. We got to know.
Yeah, I decided to be silent.
No.
Honestly, yeah.
No.
Don't pretend either.
Yeah, don't pretend. No, what he said, don't pretend.
You ain't just now you're on the west side of Chicago, United States.
Sir.
Yeah,
You got to go hard. You got to. Matter of fact, midway through the show, you were supposed to been punched him by now. But don't worry. Go ahead.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I want to be good.
You don't think you want to be good?
Yatna loves me, loves bad me.
Love me. See, you know what? You bring up a very strong statement.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
People do not understand love anymore. They so narcissistic that they can't let love have its moment.
Nope.
Everything physical.
Love is not physical.
No.
I said everything is
all physical. It's all in the whatever.
Yeah.
But there's just different things that you can receive in different ways. I just think a lot of it is our communication. We don't communicate different things.
Mm-hmm.
And women think their relationship got to look like hers.
Oh,
yeah.
Like here's Lily, here's something. Make sure you take this back to your delegation too.
I will.
A lot of women relationships are horrible because they talk to other women relationships who are horrible.
Oh.
Or they talk to women who can't get a man and they want to give you advice on how to get a man.
You know what I'm saying? But here's what happened, Lily. They won't they'll be in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one lady will say, she'll talk about her son. Jason just took him to run track and he got 2 medals. He ran so fast today. The other lady will be like, oh, my little Timmy did X, Y, and Z, and he's playing football. That's awesome. The other lady gonna say, well, Am I right? Do this sound about right thus far?
So you think everything's a competition with women? I don't know, women. That if you want,
let me tell you, it's negative and positive competition. Because if it turned negative, if it's Dan really gets on my nerves. He came in yesterday with that BS. I asked him to Travis sat there, girl, and
Oh yeah.
And you and Travis just had a beautiful time, kissed on the way in the car.
Right.
And now all of a sudden you gotta bring up something for 3 months ago Travis did. Just because this idiot done brought up something in front of you and you want to hire one too. Well, I can outbadge you too. You know what I mean? Just you idiot. Now you get back to the car. Travis don't know what's wrong with you. Y'all supposed to go eat. You don't want to go nowhere.
Think for yourselves.
So you think that women are our own worst enemy when we talk to each other about relationships? We don't know how to actually support and help each other. It's really about competition. And
it just turns into a competition. It is not about how to literally make. It's very few. I'm not saying all of them, but it's very few women that are there to really tell you how to get your relationship in order. And generally the ones that are doing that, you don't want to hear from them because they the ones checking you when you say certain stuff.
They ones telling you when you wrong.
Them the ones
and you don't want to hear that.
Wrong. Them the ones telling you like, well, girl, you know, he was out too late and I checked his phone. First of all, you ain't got no business in his phone. You don't want to talk to her no more. First one, the one that tell you, you ain't got no business in his phone.
They be like,
wait a minute, hold on.
She must want her. Why she trying to tell you?
You the wrong one to talk to. Because she's trying to tell you how to stay happy.
The one who telling you to go be a floozy, you want to
hear
party
from
with her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The floozy.
What,
like
you
that
think he over that brown house now? I'm getting my shoes. Come get me. You know what I mean?
They just like the chaos in this
And
round.
she don't want you to come get her so that she can help you fight. She want to see all of what go down.
Exactly. So she gonna tell what she saw.
And let you be all right with some stuff. Then she gonna pour some gas on the fire. Like, no,
are you cool with that?
I know you ain't all right. What? Come on, you done hurt. Ain't nothing. I said, Lily, I could tell from your silence. You don't never let me talk like this if I was lying. Never.
I'm trying to let you talk all the time. First of all,
Lily, if I was lying, you would interject.
And you always tell me not to personalize. So I do know that a lot of women thrive in chaos and drama. So I'm going to let you have your moment.
Thank you.
I will say that as a woman and as a friend, I do advocate to my friends to always have male counsel because we don't know what men think. Men know what men think. So I always have male counsel, and I always tell my friends, you should probably ask your brother, ask your father, things like that. And then, like, when I'm talking to my female friends, I always have to understand that my situation is not their situation and that we all have different tolerance levels. And if you're happy, damn it, I'm happy for you. So I know everybody's not like that, but that's how I conduct myself. So that's why I'd be like, I was just quiet because I can't relate.
Yeah, I think the main thing to do is not even really so much go to the father, the uncle, the brothers, and all them either, because guys be hating too.
Well, I didn't mean that.
Guys be hating.
They don't want you to succeed. They want you.
No, I ain't talking
about.
But the problem with that is, you can't have male friends without dudes thinking you're fucking all of them. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, that's true. That's true.
What I love them.
I mean, my girl can't, but I mean, I guess for some people, that works. For
so
some
she can't have no male friend.
I just got through telling you to have a male perspective.
Yeah, I'm your male. You better talk to me about my perspective.
You better go talk to God. You know what I'm saying?
See, and that's the problem right there. You can't talk to me about me. Who better to tell you anything or talk to anybody about me than me?
Y'all don't want to talk about you. I can say, hey, babe, let's have a conversation. Even if I don't preface it, but let's have a conversation. I can start a conversation where I want to talk to you about you. You're not you, but, men. If they deflect, they want to start an argument. You don't want to talk about you. So, I mean, until people are ready and open to communicate, that's always going to be an issue to where I have to take it somewhere else to try to figure out what you're thinking. Because when I take it to you, you don't want to talk about it. She want to talk. And it becomes defensive.
So
I'm open.
So I think you're
what you want to talk about, Lily?
I think Lily, I think the time would be much better served trying to figure out the most efficient way to talk and communicate with him than talking to anyone else anyway. All I'm basically trying to tell you is that any form of talking to somebody else to get any understanding on him is not going to help you. You got to talk to them, and maybe you got to learn how you all communicate. Everybody speaks certain languages, and you learn to understand them, or you put your relationship together where you structure your conversation where it's fair to everybody. A lot of guys don't like talking to women and having our conversations with women because they're not fair when we talk to y'all. It's not fair to us. It's not going to be fair. You're going to push the emotional button. Now what? Oh, there we go. Now she got to cry. Now I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? All of that.
But if you already in your mind looking for better, how that's gonna be a fair conversation anyway, though, Lily?
You don't even really want that person if you looking for better. You just
wasting your time. Who's looking for better?
You said, how can a woman get a better man? That means she had to have something that was bad to want better.
She's single.
But she obviously had to have something bad to look for better, right?
Yeah, we've all had bad relationships. Not everybody, but people have had bad relationships. And now I'm single. Not me. Yes, but a single woman who's out here. She's been through some bad situations, and she wants to have a better man. And if she does want to have a good man, what I heard was that she needs to be a better woman. So that to me, the women and every woman that heard that, we heard, oh, there's something wrong with her, and whatever man and whatever results she got from a man are because of her.
Okay, is it likely there's something wrong with her?
It's possible.
Okay, so why is that? Why is that bad? That the way y'all heard it was that there's something wrong with her. Like maybe that's relevant.
Because it is. It could be relevant, but the flip side of that is that if you've been is that you don't always get what you are. People say that. That's not really how it is. You can be absolutely great to a person, and they can treat you badly, and then it's up to you how long that situation is going to last. And some people feel like, let me stay. I'm trying to work it out. I don't want to have somebody else. I like this guy. And it just goes on. And then when you turn around and say, well, if you want a better man, you need to be a better woman, they're thinking to themselves, I was good to him. What did I do? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what was good to him? What was that?
I don't know. I ain't in a relationship.
Yeah. Right. Because I'm just saying, women always say, I was good to him. That's their number one thing. I was good to him. I was good to him. Like, come on, man. Stop it. All these relationships are not. We're going to
have to have another conversation because I want to know what is good to y'all. Because apparently we ain't doing it right. Not me, we
No. You included. None of y'all are getting it right.
How you gonna throw me in?
I'm out. I'm just messing with you. But it is different. Like, you know what I mean? It is different. And I'm just saying, women do an awful lot of finger pointing. They don't do too much of accepting of their flaws and their shortcomings and different things as well. Like, we have to tolerate a lot of things that as men, we just, don't say nothing about it, or we try to, we hold in a lot.
Now I'm interested. What y'all be tolerating?
See, y'all act like, man, y'all don't be doing like,
come on,
craziness.
I see
like
the way
for real, yeah, like
you ready to let it happen.
Y'all act like,
Lily, you in trouble.
Man, yeah, you in trouble now. Y'all act like y'all don't do certain stuff that you just shouldn't be doing. You think like, oh, it's cool, he don't mind. And deep down we be like, why are you doing that?
I need examples.
Okay. Now, in our relationship, what if we discuss amongst ourselves, right? And I tell you, babe, we're gonna keep this between ourselves. Just keep this in the circle. You go and tell your mama, your sisters, everybody. Now, what if I didn't want them to know that? Now I come in the crib, they looking at me stupid. I'm like, now I look at you like, what did I miss? Us about simple things. Women don't like to listen to the little things, the littlest simple stuff, because y'all think we're trying to take away y'all power. Y'all got power that we can never have. So anytime we just trying to give a little suggestion, y'all should just listen, because when y'all give a suggestion, we're gonna listen 9 times out of 10, even when we don't want to, because we know that, hey, she right.
And the main thing is, they always say, I want a man to be a leader. And then you be like, baby, we going this way. Well, I don't see why we can't go over there.
Don't bring that.
I just said.
Doesn't being an effective leader, isn't part of that getting the people that you're trying to lead to believe in your leadership?
Not if you want to be hard-headed.
Well, let me say this.
Questioning the decision, isn't it? I'm saying, let's say you say, let's go right. And I'm like, oh, babe, I think we should go left because I've gone left before and it worked out this way. So as a leader, shouldn't you just say, no, we going left? I mean, going right?
No, this is what teamwork.
Wait. No, let me ask you this. I got a reverse on that. Should a follower keep asking the leader, should we go different directions?
Yes. Have you never been a boss at a job? All people do is come and ask you questions all day long. Well, why we doing it like this? And why we did that? What about this policy? Why is it like that? And as a boss, it's your job to explain and get people to understand. And if they don't want to understand, or they, if you can tell that they're just antagonizing you, then you fire them. But I'm saying, as a leader, you're going to get questions.
Okay, but since
and y'all act like anytime somebody questions you, is questioning your leadership. No, I want to understand so that I'm confident in following you.
But
that's understandable.
The entire process through, like there are just times when.
I mean,
when
me
do
personally,
you have that? Like,
I'm gonna tell you the answer to that.
Speak for everybody, but for me personally, once you have a proven track record of leadership, I don't question you no more. You say jump, I say how high. I might just start jumping and be like, "My jump high enough, baby? Where you want me to go?" But you have to earn that. You have to build into that. I'm not going to just meet you and let you lead me off into the desert. You have to prove that you're good at this.
Or maybe if I had a better woman, I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Because the better woman gonna listen.
If you're a better woman gonna follow. That's all we said. We look.
Nobody is fighting. A very ignorant woman will follow you from the day she meets you to the day she dies because she don't know. That's not smart.
That may not be smart. That may be smart. A lot of these women and a lot of these families that are here in Chicago came from Mississippi, following a 15, 16-year-old kid to Chicago. That's real. A lot of them. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna say it too.
My family is from Brookhaven, Mississippi, and moved up to Chicago, and I understand that whole sojourn. What I'm saying is,
followed that man right on out the state.
The reason why she followed him is because he laid out a beautiful plan that made sense to her. He said, baby, I'm going to go up here and start this construction business. You need to come.
You're a liar.
I got it.
He made her believe in him.
You're a liar. You want to know why they left? That man said, I heard. That's all it took. I want you with me, and I heard in some jobs in Chicago.
If we have
they took off.
It wasn't here.
He didn't have
a woman was like, I heard there was jobs in Chicago too. Let's go, baby. Whatever it is, I'm saying you have to, as the man, inspire her to believe in you. And that's all I'm saying.
My thing is if we have
whatever that takes, whatever that looks like.
My thing is we have an unprotected sex in my leadership.
How? Nene, you still there? Nene, you still there?
Like you already. I have power over you because that's a lot. So,
but don't get me started on that, because I'll be the first.
People will say they don't trust you.
It's some great thing that y'all doing to make us do that. No, it pretty much feels good.
But that's a whole. You know what, Lily?
We just,
I mean, if y'all want to talk about it, I got
that's
5
hilarious. Oh yeah, you know.
We will. I ain't gonna even go there, but Lily, we are definitely gonna finish up more on that.
So I don't trust you, but
it's a lot to think about. Lily, it makes an awful lot of sense. You gotta have a proven track record that you got some direction, but you ain't got no thing. Toot that thing hilarious. Up in the air, put the face down, and put your foot on my head, all of that. But
the reason why I do it is because I know at the end of the day, if something bad happens, I'm gonna take care of me. So I don't know. I don't know why everybody else do it, but I know I'm gonna take care of me and mine. So it'd be like, all right, we talked about it. Let's go.
Let's go. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to follow your man into battle. Whatever that battle may be, follow him.
If I believe in you.
He should
like any other leader.
I'm saying
any other leader.
And I'm saying to you,
the leadership that's there.
I'm saying to you the same thing that Marcus said. He should not be your man if you don't believe in him.
You shouldn't even be trying to be around.
You don't believe him. You shouldn't even try to be around. You damn sure shouldn't be throwing your legs up if you ain't gonna believe.
That's not always the reason why I'm with somebody is because I believe in them. Sometimes it's just I like you, and then it comes to a point where I start to believe in you, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now I can get with this, but everybody doesn't come to a relationship, with I need to believe in this man before I start dating him. Like, it doesn't really work that way.
That'll keep you from looking for a better man.
That will keep you from looking for a better man. But
it all goes back to do your homework from the jump, and you want to go look for a better man.
Okay, I got
Lily, you hilarious.
Lily, let me tell you, Lily go roll punches with the best stuff. She don't care.
Lily, come to my show June 22nd at the Wise Owl.
She will definitely not be there. Lily is in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, dang.
If you come to Atlanta, let me know because I'll definitely come. Just like I came and met Marcus.
And she'll sit on your lap.
You're a true supporter.
I will also sit in your lap.
And follow me on Instagram.
Hey, you should saw Marcus' face when you said
I thought you was my comedy work wife. What happened, Lily? How you get there?
Lily, see, you was with Marcus Shark. Now you with Marcus Shade. So
see how with that quick, boy.
No.
You're spreading the good all around. Okay.
Hey, Lily, I appreciate you.
I don't know what's wrong with them today, Lily. I don't even know. But Lily, Lily, thank you for calling in with your poignant question and giving us thought-provoking information. And I hope we gave you great information to take back to the women's delegate on a few things that they might want to. Y'all got some things y'all might want to tighten up on. You know what I mean? Like we after cheating, y'all pretty much. All the rest of the problems y'all's. You know what I mean?
That's it. All right, y'all. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Before you leave,
Lily, love, baby. Love.
She gone.
Hey y'all, I like to thank my man Saku, Saku and Marcus Shake for being on the show today, man. I really appreciate y'all being on the show. Marcus Shark, we get ready to wrap up. You want to give him a wait, first real
give
quick.
Give our guest, man.
Your Instagram or Facebook or
Follow me, Saku Yanagawa. Just Saku Yanagawa, Yanagawa, too many A's.
Okay.
Saku Yanagawa. Yeah, Instagram. Okay. Yeah. Follow me.
Hey, follow me at Instagram at Shakes the Comedian, Facebook Marcus Shakes, YouTube Shakes the Comedian. And remember this for me. This is my quote for y'all. No matter what you're going through in life, remember this. Your happiness is your currency and your foundation. Remember that. Your happiness is your currency and your character is your foundation. Remember that for me, y'all.
Man, good show, dog. Man, everybody, if you can, come up to Julian High School on 103rd. Right off Vincennes and check out B Cole show tonight. Starts at 6 o'clock. Doors
6
open
o'clock,
at 5.
baby.
Doors open at 6. I believe showtime is 7.
Showtime is 7. Okay.
Yeah,
catch it on
B
my
Cole
page.
is shooting a special for Netflix. Everybody's gonna be in the building there. So if you're not going to the show, don't come down 103rd. It's gonna be no parking, nowhere to go. It's gonna be crazy. We all the comedians, any comedians that are watching, should be everybody down there showing mad love, mad
Pioneering the game. We appreciate you, Cole.
Pioneer, one of Chicago pioneers.
Hey, shout out to y'all though, Ferg. You've been doing your thing, Shark. I appreciate y'all. Just the reason I say this, y'all then showed me love in this game, told me when I was doing wrong, told me when I was doing right, and I always tried to lead me on the right path. So I appreciate y'all.
Respect, brother. I appreciate that. Hey, you have been listening to the K Ferg Show on IntellectualRadio.com and our heart radio station. This is us leaving.
We gone.